Hey everyone, it is Havo High here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We are on JP and we're going to be talking about the Extreme Z battle for the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks or Godtenks, whatever you want to call them. We're going to be focusing on the team builds, making sure that you're bringing the right units and the right teams to get you past level 30. Just like any EZA, you got to make sure that you know the limitations, and we're going to be talking about those in this video here. So if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff, and always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's talk about the weakness of Godtenks here. And Godtenks is a super tech type, so you want to make sure you're bringing a INT type units to go ahead and to have that type advantage. On top of that, Godtenks is also weak against the boys and girls category tags, so you want to make sure that you have those units as well. So focusing on INT units that are boys and girls category will really just help you get to level 30 pretty easily. Now, if you don't have a lot of those units, you're going to have to piece together some units that will help you get through that. So at level 20 is really when it will become a little bit difficult for you to get past, because you can use extreme type units, extreme INT type units to really get to this level pretty easily. But at this point in time, at level 20, extreme units, for some apparent reason that it's unusual that they do this, is going to be hit with that 80% damage mitigation, so they're not going to do any damage against Godtenks. Neither is AGL, Tech, and Strength. You don't want to bring those units anyway, and now you're only just focused on really two types, and that's Super INT and Super Physical is the units that you do want to bring for this event. So scramble into your box, make sure that you do have some good Super INTs and Super Physicals, and if they are boys and girls category, even better, because that's going to make it a lot easier. So with that, let's look at some team builds and some teams that I think will get you past level 30, or at least get you to level 30. Some with issues, some with without any issues. So the first one I think will easily get you there if you have decent rotations, because if you're running the INT Go Fist here, which is the leader for the Childhood Saga and the Boys and Girls category, this team here defensively is going to do very well, offensively is going to do very well. Unfortunately, it does have some key link issues on this team. Even though it does have the support Gohan, INT Go Fist just does not link up very well with anybody. Even though you want to keep him in main rotation, you want to save up orbs for that rotation to get him off his super attack. Now, the unit that's going to do the most damage here is going to be LR Gohan. LR Gohan luckily has additional +1 a key per sphere obtained, so that's going to be nice for him to at least get to that 12 key super attack, but getting to that 18 is of course very, very important. The rest of the units, some of them are free to play, but at the INT Boys and Girls grouping is very, very limited, so these are the units that you do want to end up using. So this team here definitely will get you to 30. Like I said, just have some key link issues as you fight along here. So the next team I probably wouldn't recommend. You can definitely try and get there, and it is definitely a possibility to get past or to level 30, and that is a physical boys and girls team. Now, a physical boys and girls team, yeah, it's kind of rough. It's going to have the same issues with those key links with INT Go Fist here. You're not going to have any LR, you're going to have Fist Tanks is doing the damage on there, and because there is no damage mitigation against super physical types, you will do some damage, but you're going to get hit really hard because you're not having that type advantage against the tech types there. So only 2 INT units here, and this might be very difficult to get you to 30, but you can run this team. And once again, the right rotations, and lucky enough, you will be able to go ahead and do that. I would recommend a combination of INT and physical, and really in this case scenario, just adding Gotenks on the team as another damage dealer will help you, I think, tremendously. So once again, even though there's some key link issues on here, we need 11 key for Fizz Tanks. And LR Gohan does have the opportunity to get that additional key per sphere orb there. It's just INT Go Fist, you gotta save orbs from. But as as the turn continues to increase and increase, he will, you know, get that extra +1 a key. So doable, but if you don't have some of these int units, you can just go ahead and take some of these physical units and place them on this combination team, and it will work. So let's talk about the team. I think it's just the easiest one to use, and I would recommend everyone actually use this one here, and that is the Super INT. And let's say you do not have INT Go Fist, that is fine. This team here will just wreck Godtenks here, no problem. And you're using INT Gogeta. So the return of INT Gogeta, he's not totally worthless, but bring INT Gogeta, use these 2 leads here, and you're going to run those rotations in Gogeta and Gohan, and then LR Gotenks and LR Super Vegito, and those will just do plenty of damage. And you're gonna have a floater, a UI Goku floater, you'll have the Gohan floater on there, but once again, the person who's gonna do probably the most damage will be the LR Gohan, so you want to make sure it gets to that 18 key. So yeah, really strong team here, and you should be able to, you know, get past 30 no problem. And if you want to add some boys and girls units on here, you sure can. You can just, you know, look at this team here, and, you know, maybe place the EZA Goku Jr. or Godtenks or something of that nature in on this team. So you don't have to have all these LRs to make it happen, but running a Super INT is just a lot more I guess just user friendly. You're not gonna have any key issues like the boys and girls team, and I think it's just overall a lot easier. So the best choice is running Super INT, and you'll be fine. And a couple of boys and girls would be helpful as well. So now let's talk about the free to play. Free to play is where, you know, you're not using any summonable units, and you know, it is quite difficult to, you know, to get past the level 30 here. So one option you can use is a free-to-play Super INT. Now, I think if you're free-to-play, most new free-to-play players aren't going to have the LR INT Goku from this SBR. But if you do have it, it's going to be fairly easy for you to get to level 30 or even get past level 30, because you're also bringing the Gotenks, or sorry, not the Gotenks, but the Gogeta, INT Gogeta as the friend leader, and then you're gonna bring a bunch of boys and girl units on here. Some units you don't have, for example, the EZA Universal GT Goku, the Spirit Bomb Goku. There, he's not boys and girls, but I just put him on this team because he will do some significant damage. And right in this case scenario, you're running a dual support team, but you can run any of those units down below and still can you know, have a solid free-to-play support Super INT team. Man, I can't talk today. A Super INT team that can get you past to level 30. Now let's say you just don't have really any units at all. For some apparent reason you didn't get the EZA you know, some INT EZA units. That's what I'm trying to get at. So what if that happens and you're just scraping by? Well, hopefully you got the Goku Jr. EZA, because that's the team that we're going to run here, and it's going to be very difficult. So you're going to be running LR Gotenks. I'm sorry, not LR Gotenks. INT Go Fist. Getting confused. INT Go Fist with the EZA Goku Jr. Now, EZA Goku Jr. is the Dragon Ball Seekers category, so he could provide 77%. But if it's just a normal INT category, he only gets 30%. So I did get some Dragon Ball Seekers because they are also part of the boys and girls category or the childhood category. So this team here is just basically a mismatch of free-to-play boys and girls and childhood and Dragon Ball Seeker units. So using the Giru there as a support unit would buff pretty much everybody except for, because it's Dragon Ball Seekers, I think the INT Gotenks there and Godtenks, the Godtenks and the Godtenks there won't be buffed by Giru. Everyone else will be because they're Dragon Ball Seekers. But yeah, this is just piecing together, and it will get you there. It's going to be very difficult for you to you know, maybe beat up on Godtenks here, because you do have some big holes in damage. For example, the LR, Yamcha might have some issues there. And then of course the Pan, she's not going to do any damage, but she's there to have that active skill available just to buff everybody and hopefully get you past that level 30. So yeah, this is an option. It would be very difficult here, but like I said before, this is probably your best bet here, running a super int team. Even though you don't have int Go Fist, you should be 100% fine. So with that, hopefully this can, this helped you some team builds and some ideas on what to run to go ahead and get past that dreaded level 30 and get all the medals for EZAing your Godtenks. Hopefully this was helpful. If you guys are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time.